The name is Chiroti. It's very simple to use, make, and there is a processing in that which we are going to go and see. The thing is that your first year has certain components which are Indian. So we're going to give a demonstration for those Indian desserts. So let's look at it.
Used are refined flour, fat, rice flour, salt, water. First I'm going to start with the fat over here. Now this fat what I have taken is only 40 grams of fat, and around 100 grams of fat I have kept it for my later process. In this I am going to put my refined flour and I am going to try to mix it. I am going to keep on mixing it till I get it to a breadcrumb consistency. Keep mixing it nicely, and in this only I am going to put salt for a little flavor. Not too much of it, just a little salt. The Chiroti is mostly a little on the sweeter side. Okay, see, can you see it looks like a breadcrumb consistency? Just rub it with your hands like this. Mix it properly and then remove everything because the fat was stuck to my hand. Just remove like this and rub this like this with the fingers. Once it is done like this, you just put a little water and start mixing it. Do not apply too much of pressure over here, just a slight pressure. Okay, and keep adding water accordingly. Approximately 150 ml of water is required because we don't want to make the dough very stiff, or we don't want to make the dough very soft also. So I'm not kneading this also, I'm just making sure that I am incorporating all the flour and mixing the water correctly over here. Okay, it's just trying to mix it. You see, I'm trying to mix it because I want that flaky texture inside in this mixture. That's the reason I'm not kneading this. Okay, just bringing it together, bringing everything together. Again, put water. If you think it is very stiff, you can put a little more water inside it. Once it is mixed properly, what we are going to do is we are just going to rest this for some time, round it up. Okay, and rest this for some time, around an hour. I'm going to rest this, and I'm going to put a damp duster on top of it, and I'm going to let it rest. This is after an hour. Okay, this mixture, this dough, I'm going to divide it into 6 portions. Okay, don't use flour or something if it is sticking a bit, because it will just make it dry. Just divide it into 6 portions, 6 even portions you can divide it. Keep it on the side, and you can again cover this with the duster. Round it up, make sure there are no cracks and all on top of it, and you can cover this in with the duster again. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this. Okay, so with the help of the flour, I'm going to roll this. The rolling is going to be very, very thin over here. Keep rolling inward to outward, rolling, and put flour and keep rolling it. It has to be very thin. It's very important to make it a very thin sheet. Okay. Similarly, I am going to roll all of them in the similar fashion. Now what I'm going to do now, here what has happened is that this is a off-white color dough. Okay, if you wish to, you can also put colors in this dough. So now this dough, when I divided it, that time only you could have put red color or green color. So basically we are going to form layers over here. So if there are different colors, the layers will be seen in those different colors over there. Okay, so this is our second one and the third one. We are going to make a push. We are going to make a roll of three sheets over here. Okay, so there are different methods of doing so, you know. So we are learning one single method over here. One important part over here is that it has to be a thin sheet. Okay, keep rolling it. Now we are going to make a mixture which we are going to put between the sheets. So the layers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cream the fat, make sure there are no lumps at all over here. And in this, this was your 100 grams of fat over here. And in this I am going to put rice flour. Okay, around 30 grams of rice flour has gone inside it. So just mix it properly like this. Cream it nicely. It's very important to cream it nicely. Make sure there are no lumps inside. Now this was the first layer, second, and then the third layer. Okay, as I told you, I am going to make a roll of three layers. This cream mixture, I am going to take that and I am going to place over here and spread it out on all the layers. Now imagine that this one layer was a cream layer, cream color, other is red and other is green. Okay, so in that, when the rolling will happen, it will have nice colorful layers in that. Evenly distribute the cream mixture. Okay, take the other layer and try and place it on top of this. Okay, and just spread it again. Spread it nicely like this. Okay, and again on top of this I'm going to put my third layer over here and I'm going to spread that also over here. And this I am going to roll. Okay, don't make a very tight roll, nor don't make it a very loose roll. And this I am going to cut with the knife or a nylon thread also will do. So it depends on you what you want to do. You can cut either of that. Okay, because otherwise वैसे भी we are going to flatten this up and we are going to roll it with the rolling pin. So I am okay with cutting it with the knife also. Okay, with the nylon thread you will get those proper circle you will get. Use enough of flour. It's very important to use enough of flour while rolling, because otherwise it will stick to your rolling pin. And another thing is, don't make it too thin also. Okay, it shouldn't be very thin, it should be just medium size, otherwise it will become very much flaky. Roll it again nicely like this. Be careful while rolling. Okay, now here if you see, I have taken this, I took this end and I put it in the base so that I seal it properly. So even you can do that. Like this only you are going to roll all the chirotis. Okay, see, in the base I have put that, and I'm going to roll it properly. Now once the rolling is done, I am going to fry this in the fat. Make sure the fat is hot. Okay, it shouldn't be cold, obviously, because of that it will absorb too much of fat and it will become too sticky, too fatty. Let it get a nice brown color. Okay, once that is done, just remove it and keep it on a paper, or where it will absorb the excess fat. This is how it looks in the final presentation. I am going to dredge this with the icing sugar for garnish. Okay, you have to do this when it is hot. Just dredge it like this.
We got Kiki